Hi guys, Cindy here from the Golden Land, locating AngelFire.com/game/link40, and of course this is the title screen to Ocarina of Time 3D on the 3DS. Here's the bottom screen, shows that I have Master Quest open already because I have already beaten the game. We're going to load right into the main game here. Got a complete file all ready to go. Now a couple of things that I'm going to touch base here. I'm not going to go through like really much of the gameplay here, but I just want to show you a couple of the options here. First of all, the menu is all touch. It's on the bottom screen. Which is kind of nice. I don't know what the two open spaces are there for. I don't get why there's two open spaces. I have every item in the game. The ocarina is not on here. The ocarina is conveniently located on the touchscreen when the game is unpaused. As you can see, it's right there. You can have 4 items equipped at once, X and Y. You have number 1 and number 2, and of course those items change when you are a kid automatically. I really like the menu system in this game. You can select any item that you want, and you hit A, and then you can bring it over to any other of the currently equipped spots and just equip it, and it automatically swaps it up for you. Like the bomb is there now. No item has an official spot, which is kind of cool. I really like that concept a lot. What I don't like about it is that 2 of the items are on touchpads, and that makes you take your hand off the system in order to use the item, and I don't like that very much. In addition to that, I mean, there's a D-pad on the 3DS. I don't understand why Nintendo would not just allow you to have a D-pad or to use a D-pad for item placements. I think that would only make sense. The game itself, oh I'm sorry, it's still in 3D, hold on. The game itself is absolutely gorgeous. There are so much small, minute details. I absolutely love it. Going as far as showing the detail in like his sword and everything, it's pretty impressive. I can't really do this because I'm holding the camera and I'm playing at the same time, so I can't really show you too much of an option here. One thing that I really don't like about the game is the ocarina. You click on the ocarina here, it's automatically equipped on the touchscreen, like I said. And you pull it up on the top screen, so you see that. But the bottom screen shows you 5 buttons that you can use to play the ocarina. And playing the ocarina is not nearly as what it used to be in Ocarina of Time. You only have A, X, and Y, and then you use L and R. So if you're used to the original Ocarina of Time, it's really tough to readapt to a whole new setup of songs. Like for an example, in the original version of Ocarina of Time, Zelda's Lullaby was left, up, right. And this one, it is A, or X, A, Y. It still shows up as those particular notes, but it's totally a different control scheme. And you have to keep in mind that left and right are also now included, L and R. I don't understand why Nintendo just didn't use the D-pad and the A button to be able to use it. Besides those minor gripes in the game, I really honestly feel that this is the best version of Ocarina of Time. If you have multiple versions of Ocarina of Time, there's no reason to play any other version except for this one if you have a 3DS. This game is by far the best rendition of it. The graphics, like I said, are absolutely gorgeous. Some of the stuff in 3D is just awe-inspiring. I mean, as you can see, this bridge here. Another cool thing that this game did is it kind of broke the Zelda mold in a way. There was a particular spot that I don't want to ruin too much, but an NPC actually dies, and you have to find him. He's in a hidden spot. You have to find him, and he's not really a main character. I mean, it's not like it's Malon or anybody like that, but it's an NPC. You know, you meet this guy, and he actually dies, and it's not too often you actually see a person in the game die. Like I said, I mean, all this stuff kind of looks the same here. I mean, you can't really get much detail because, you know, you see the reflection of my digital camera that I'm holding now. But let me go into the Temple of Time here real quick. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, there's pillars here. The ground is made out of marble. They show us. You can actually see some of the reflection of some of the stuff. And it's the Temple of Time. It's just gorgeous. I also really like Lake Helio a lot. So I mean, besides the small gripes that I really wish that there was more item spot on the D-pad. I also wish that the ocarina was the note placement was the same note placement as it was in the original version of the game. There's no reason why that Nintendo didn't include that. And that 2 of the items are touch items. The game is pretty solid. It's you have a gear button, which gives you all your gears. Boots are now items. If you look at the boots, you can see the boots right there. They are now items in the game, so you can equip them. The map is a really nice feature when you're in dungeons because you actually get to see you actually get to completely see where you are at all times when you're in a dungeon. You don't have to pull up a map menu, which is really cool. The view button is right there. Your life meter and magic meter are there. Your rupees are there. The bottom slot underneath the rupees is for keys. When you have keys in your pocket. Let's see. And I believe that is it. I can't really think of anything else that I would want to touch base on here. It's exactly the same game. They've just added, like I said, they just added new graphics. It is exactly the same game in terms of almost down to even the what the characters are even saying. It's quite spot on. Let's see, what is that? LRYYX. Okay, hold on a second. It's spot on. Exactly everything that's said between every single character is exactly the same, word for word. The only stuff that's different is, like I said, the graphics are significantly better. And they've just added a few things here and there, like the one character that you should go find. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of small stuff. Like I said, I wish I could display this in 3D, but Lake Helia is absolutely gorgeous in 3D. It really, really is. I really, like I said, I really much enjoyed this game. I truly believe that it is the best version of Ocarina of Time here. And if you have a 3DS and you are anywhere close to a Zelda fan, you need to buy this game. It is definitely something you need to have in your collection. And that is my review. If I were to give it a number, I would give it a 9.75, and I would give it a 9.75 out of 10 because Ocarina of Time itself is a great game, yes. But I still have to take it as the core quintessential Ocarina of Time. There are a few complaints that I've always had about Ocarina of Time if you've watched any of my previous videos, and those complaints are not addressed in this version. Such as when you're fighting creatures, you're only fighting usually one at a time. You know things like that. So it's like I said, it's spot on, exactly the same. So I wasn't expecting anything to really change. Actually, that's kind of annoying. I don't know why I did that. But anyway. You can use motion. You can actually take the 3DS itself and use motion to aim when you're using the slingshot of the bow. I don't do that. It actually throws it off a little bit, in my opinion. I didn't like it too much. It's a great addition to people that want to use it that way. It's your choice. I didn't really like it that much, but I think the game deserves a 9.75 because of the basic gripes that I have about the game. Like I said, it's just in some spots it's a little too easy. There's just not enough creatures to fight against, and it's a very puzzle-heavy game. So just like the original Ocarina of Time was. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I just don't like that. If you've given me a system that has buttons like a D-pad, there's no reason why that the songs could not have been on the D-pad, and there's no reason why I can't equip bombs to a D-pad as opposed to having to constantly hit the touch screen. So that would be it. And I got a bunch of questions coming up. A new Q&A video from a bunch of questions from you guys. I appreciate the write-ins, and I will talk to you later. Alright, bye.